There we go. Include
All
audio.
right. This game is called Slay the Princess. I left up the content warning. This is the only time you'll ever get a content warning from me because it was convenient. This is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website at, there if you
I
need a list of
thought this said
specific content
Backstabby
warnings.
Games.
Oh, it doesn't not? I thought it did.
No, this is Black Tabby.
Oh. Slay the Princess contains flickering images as well as parallax effect that on rare occasions cause motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Alright, got it. Have a seizure.
And also, if they
Oh,
make you sick, your bloodline is weak and shall be called.
yeah. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story.
So, question: Is this a sequel to Slay the Spire?
I don't think so. I know. I mean, like, dude, you like. I know you're probably joking, but like, I honestly don't know anything about this game other than like what I read. Oh, preferences. What can I? What can I? Boil effect. I don't know what any of that means. All right.
I'm
Um,
assuming there's going to be like an effect that like has like
bubbles
steam or
boiling.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
She looks sad. All right, new game. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're
To be
on a
fair, if I was
path
locked in a
in the
basement
woods,
Oh,
in a dress
and at the end
again,
of
I'd
that
be sad
path
too.
is a cabin.
Wait, what?
And in the basement of that cabin
I wasn't expecting it
is
to
a
have actual like
princess.
voice acting.
You're here
Right.
to slay her. If you don't,
Oh, I have
it
it
will be
muted,
the
so.
end of the world.
Oh, well, I mean, I'd read it, but I feel like that'd be dumb. Um, so it would be the end of the world if I don't kill her. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, that's, holy shit, that's cool. Sweet, I've always wanted
Holy
to,
shit, that is a lot of options.
yeah, that's what, like, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a I think I'm just gonna go full evil my first playthrough, which is probably not the smart thing to do, but sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
The spirit.
You know what game we should play on stream at some point?
What?
I've got it and I haven't beaten it.
You make
Disco
your way up
Elysium.
the short path. to
Oh,
the
I've heard
cabin.
about that. I heard it was really
You'll
good.
find the princess within.
I've played a couple hours of it. It's super dope. I just other things other things came out and
saw
it went on the back burner.
when that game came out, or maybe even a little bit after it came out, I saw that people thought it was funny that like one of the things you can do is like you can spend 3 days researching or contemplating, or I don't know, one of the mechanics in the game. I haven't played it, but I know that there's some really neat mechanics in it. But you can ask like you spend 3 days contemplating or researching or whatever just to ask your partner like, "Are you gay?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah," and you're like, "Cool."
That'd be like
you
you and
sat
me
there.
doing detective work.
Yeah, you're sat there for 3 days and you're just like, oh, fuck, how do I do this? And like, meanwhile, I'm over here like, it appears her jaw was broken before she was stabbed. And then you look at me, you fuck dudes. Sometimes. Oh, all right.
No, my favorite thing about it so far is the
Warning.
fact that you can
Before you
die
go
in the
any
first
further.
screen,
Ooh,
and it's a game with
go
no
further.
combat.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
heard it looks
literally-
really good.
I
She will
literally
cheat,
went to.
and she will do
It
everything
was either
in
my
her
shirt was
power to
hanging off
stop
the
you
ceiling
from
fan or my
slaying
pants
her.
were on the ceiling fan,
Don't believe
and
a
I went
word
to
she
jump
says.
to
We're not
get
gonna
them
go through all
down.
this, right?
I
She's a
overexerted myself and had a
We're
heart attack
supposed to
and died.
save princesses, not slay them.
Literally, the first action in the game that I did killed me.
Well, the first action I'm going to do in this game is kill this princess. The hero seems to be having some
Ignore him. He doesn't know
remorseful,
what he's talking about.
feelings.
He's not committed to the bit.
Proceed and he's do it for the vine. Play up like two
The
shots.
interior of
into
the
the
cabin is
princess.
almost entirely bare.
Oh, there's a dagger.
The
I'm gonna
air
grab
is
that and
stale
claw her
musty,
fucking
and
eyes
the
out.
floor and walls are painted in
Do
a
it for the
fine
vine.
layer of dust. The only furniture
Plain
of
wooden
note
table.
is a plain wooden
Perched on-
table.
He reads really slow. Like I can
Table
read. I read really
is a
fast. I hate
pristine
when the
blade.
narrators read slow.
The blade
I have the
is
same
your
problem with Dark
implement.
Souls because like
You
every
need it
character
if you want to do
they
this right.
talk like this to
Explore.
try to
Take the
sound
blade
like
from the
really
table.
mysterious and
It'd be
creepy
rather
and
Yeah.
whatnot.
to slay the princess
So like
and
I have
save the world.
subtitles on and I just read the subtitles. Next subtitles. Next subtitles. Next.
Yeah. I don't want to do that because we're doing a visual medium here for other people, but I do like I get like because it's more like a story based thing. So like and you know first playthrough, you know.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I highly doubt she lives
Her
here.
voice
From the title screen, it
carries
looks
up
like
the
he.
stairs.
Oh, is she gonna have a voice? I bet she
He's
sounds
there.
pretty. She sounds like a bitch.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down there.
Does she sound like our store
It's all
manager?
part of the manipulation.
No. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and
Well,
let me take a look at
just
you?
being honest.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
What
We
element of
come down
surprise?
here
She's,
and
let
she's
me
take a
chained against
look
the
at
wall.
you.
Just
And lock eyes with the princess.
You just walk down there,
There's a heavy
dick
chain
already
around her
hanging out.
wrist, binding her to the
okay.
far
All right.
wall of the
Okay.
basement.
There's a family channel.
No, this isn't.
No, you're right.
There's a content warning as soon as you start up the stream.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I mean, I guess she's beautiful for a black and
Focus
white
on the
chick.
task at hand.
That sounded more racist than that joke was meant to be.
You weren't
The
kidding
term
when you
is
said you were here to kill me.
monochromatic. I'll have you know.
No, that wouldn't be monochromatic because monochromatic means one color just because mono means one, and black is the absence of color, sure,
Yeah.
but white is all the colors in the spectrum into one thing.
Meaning it is one color and then the absence of color.
What? No way. Why would you? Yeah, it wasn't a
know.
joke. I am going to kill you.
brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me.
You're just doing the
could
Mark
always
Mark,
toss that scrap
Mark
of metal
Wahlberg
to the
thing.
ground
What?
and give the two of us a
No.
chance to talk things
No. No, I go down there. She's like, "Oh, you really have come to kill me." Uh-huh.
It's a
Uh-huh.
compelling point.
Yeah.
What if we didn't kill? What if we just dropped the blade and
No, she was
talked?
sharp enough. Slits
What if we
wrist to make
dropped
sure
the
it's sharp
blade and
enough.
talked?
Don't you dare.
That sounds boring.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Stanley Parable if it was more fucked up. What did I just press?
You
Tighten your
poor
grip.
thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared
Oh,
of
hey,
me?
you can save.
Because you should be.
Are you scared of me because you should be? I feel like that's like, you know, you're chained to the
You step
wall.
forward,
Like, that's not that
your grip on the
intimidating.
blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
You're a fucking, like,
I'm
chained to
probably
the wall.
up in
You're a
this
woman.
basement for a reason, right? And if
Oh
that
my God.
knife is the only weapon you
I always,
use,
You're a
I,
woman.
no,
you'll
dude,
have to get
I
close
always
enough to
hate
use
when
it.
they're like, oh, you know, something,
So,
something,
you
like
should
you,
just
you,
drop
blah,
it.
blah, blah.
Best not to risk
Like, what,
finding
you
out
don't know what I could do, and it's like, you're chained to a wall. Stab. I'm gonna
She's
stab
unarmed.
you. That's what I can
If
do.
you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End
End
this.
this. The fucking darkness talking to me. Slay the
You
princess.
lunge
Hell
forward
yeah.
without a moment's
I told you I
hesitation.
could kill her.
You feel flesh easily
Holy
give
shit, she's
way,
dead.
and look
Oh
down
my
to
God,
see
she's
your
dead.
blade already sinking
Oh
deep
my
into her
God,
heart.
she's
You
dead.
stabbed her right in the tits.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Dude, you don't know what I can do.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
Like, what
But
the
I
fuck
have
did you
to
expect,
wonder.
idiot?
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Uh-oh.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Plot twist. Dun dun dun.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it
Personally,
over?
I would also stomp her head
Really
in
over?
just to make sure the brain is destroyed. I don't know, just some sort of That was too easy.
Over. Don't get all worked up. We should
Excuse
make
me.
sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart.
How incredibly
There's no coming back
rude.
from that.
I didn't mean to skip if that's what you mean.
Yes.
You're right. She's dead. Let's get out of here. I'm not gonna pry.
You just gonna leave
With
your
work
fancy
done,
dagger in her
you make
chest?
your
You're not
way
gonna take it
up
back
the
with you?
stairs, closing
No.
the door to the basement behind you.
You left
Why do I
evidence
feel that We've
behind.
done something terrible. You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong
Fuck
with you if you didn't
you.
feel at least a little bad.
Oh, you have to
But it
kill
was
her.
for the greater good. One of these
Why do I
days
feel
that
like
will
I've done
sink
something
in.
terrible?
And
Well, you
help
did
you
kill
sort
someone.
the
Like, bro,
conscience.
excuse me. Like, you can't.
But
Dog,
that
you
day
told
isn't
me to.
today.
The
Let's just
voice
get
in your
out of
head
here.
told you to kill somebody, so now it's trying to
You
guilt
open
trip
the
you.
cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from
Come on,
certain
disembodied voice. I'm only doing what you
Yeah,
told me to.
only
I'm sure that'll
told
hold
you.
up in
world saved
court.
from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What
Ah, fuck.
happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry.
What?
You'll be safe.
I'm in hell.
This is
They sent me
good.
to hell immediately.
Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I don't kill someone and then punch my ticket right then, do I? That's bullshit. I was kind of hoping to get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't
Yeah, I
bad.
was too.
In fact, now that the princess has
Was
been
this the end
slain,
of the
endings
demo
are a
of
thing
Doom
the
1?
past. No,
Endings are the
this
thing
is
of
the
the past.
beginning
No, this is the
of
beginning of
eternity.
eternity. Your reward.
your reward.
Excuse.
This is what's best for
Reward?
everyone. Trust me.
This is like when they give
Time
you a pizza
passes.
party
You can't
at,
be sure if it's days,
you know, your
or
job, and like
months,
it's
or years,
they
or even
they
decades.
buy fucking
It's all a
Domino's.
wonderful, boring blur.
At least they didn't buy
Never
Little
been happier.
Caesars.
I like Little Caesars.
Hey,
It's hot and
we're
it's
not
ready.
just gonna stay here forever, right?
I kind of figured it'd be over at that point. It's really cool how long like this one narrative goes. I'm sure there's multiple different narratives. Explore.
Are
Did you
we
hear the
really
narrator?
happy?
We're happy.
Or is he
Jesus Christ.
Telling us that we are.
Maybe I'm not happy. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy.
Really?
I'm sure of it.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is. Not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
All right. That's,
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
no, I'm happy.
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually
It's like John
and
Travolta
past
opening up the
ceased
case
to
at
have
the
any
end of
meaning to you long before
Pulp
that shift,
Fiction. We happy?
You simply exist.
We happy.
Was that at the end of the movie? I thought he got killed.
No, John Travolta was alive at the end.
No, because he gets machine gunned by Okay, I got the good ending. Was that really the whole game? I don't get the hype. Yeah, I don't get the hype, dude. Like, I mean, I already beat the game. Like, I've only been streaming, like, 13 minutes, dude. That's wild. That was the whole game? Dude, that was shit. Alright, I do want to actually... Thank you for playing as insertion. Here's track order for a special playlist just for you. Okay. We're gonna new game it, and we're gonna...
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Alright. What do we want to do, Andrew? Do we want to ask about the end of the world? The only reason she's going to... is because she's locked up? Like, what should we do this time? Kids, forget this. I'm not doing this.
I like the forget this. I like the what's the term? What's the storytelling? The refusal of the call.
Yeah.
No, that's a
Fucking
trope
guy
in storytelling.
No, I know what you're talking. The guy shows up to the door, like, the king has delivered you a message. You need to fuck off, and like he slams the door. You know, Shrek the Third actually does that because Shrek refuses the call. Or no, Shrek doesn't refuse the call. Shrek answers the call. He's like, "Hey, you're King Arthur. You need to do this." And he goes, "I just want to fuck bitches in my high school, dog. Fuck off, green ogre-ass bitch." And then, like, you know, he makes him be King Arthur. Alright,
Are you
forget it. I'm not
serious?
doing this.
No, you have to do it.
But thou must.
Can't someone else do it?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull
Yeah,
this
can't
off.
someone else do it?
I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
But you do make the rules. You're,
You're
the
the
fucking
narrator. You're the voice
yeah,
in my
yeah.
head.
Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Yeah, but last time when I slayed her, I didn't get a reward. I got fucked. Which sounds like a reward, but it wasn't a good fuck.
Yeah, it was like, it was a kind of fuck with no safe word.
Yeah, can you tell me what my
It's
prize
so
is going to be due?
secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
2 Hot Wheels? Have you considered that maybe, just maybe, I'm okay with
Of
the
course
world
I
ending?
haven't. Why would I even consider that?
I mean, the world's gonna
Nobody
end
wants the
either
world to
way.
end.
It's just a
Exactly,
matter of
dog.
when.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people.
Maybe some people do like nihilists are very
wants
evil
to
people.
see the world end.
No, just nihilists and very, very evil people. You're not one
I'm
of those,
one of
are
those.
you?
I'm one of those.
Look, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to her. If she's bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing anything. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. Okay. Sweet. I've always wanted to kill... Alright. Killing off a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Just pick the longest one.
What, this one?
I just see the look. I'll go in the cabin. I'll talk. It's like 6 fucking paragraphs long.
Look, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then, you know, maybe I'll slay her, maybe. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
I'm not committing
Killing a
to the
princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't
Are you
it?
a monarchist?
No, I'm not a
Slaying
monarchist,
princess
you
that
fucking
much worse
asshole.
than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress. If
Slaying
anything,
anyone's bad.
Slaying a princess is much better
murder is
than slaying
murder.
a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute
Sure,
something
some
Slaying a
get
princess
fancier
that much
titles
is
like
worse than-
regicide,
yeah.
which makes it sound cooler, but it's still murder.
Yeah, like at the end of... Okay, here's the thing. If I walked up, you know, to the Queen's throne when Queen Elizabeth was still alive, and I pulled out a Desert Eagle and I shot her right through the fucking eyeball, her head still cocks back the same way as if I shot a fisherman or anyone else. Like, her brains and all those memories she made are splattered all over her throne rather than, you know, some chair that a retail worker would have his brains thrown out over.
You go back in time and blow Queen Elizabeth's head open with a Desert Eagle, you're probably gonna get burned at the stake.
Whether it was JFK in that car or Marilyn Monroe in that car, the bullet still would have killed them the same, is all I'm saying. Well, no, those are 2 famous people. I should have picked, like, I don't know, someone, like, not famous, but then, like, no one would know who the fuck I'm talking about, would they? Have you considered maybe the only reason she's gonna end the
While
world
I
is because she's locked
appreciate
up?
the mental exercise we are running up
Yeah,
against
maybe.
a bit of a ticking
Yeah,
clock.
A ticking clock? Oh,
Nevertheless,
boo-hoo.
let me
Mental
assure you,
exercise.
the princess is locked up
I don't have a
because
brain,
she's
so
dangerous.
I can't do that.
She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you
I
decide
don't
to waste
believe you.
even more of our time by asking how I know that,
Mirror
let me
the game.
suggest a more pragmatic lens through which
the
to view
narrator.
the situation.
Okay.
I don't like British people, and this narrator's British.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what.
I was
leads
talking
after.
about,
If the princess leaves the cabin,
well, that sucks
the
for you.
world will end.
I'm gonna tell my story
There is no
anyway.
Thanks.
It's no use arguing
You actually did
semantics
kind of
over
sound like a little
metaphorical
worried there for a
chicken
second because you
because the
coughed
egg
and like
is hatched.
it was almost like tears in your eyes, like I'm dying.
No, I took a drink and it went down the
You know,
wrong
your
tube.
job.
You know what you sounded like? You sounded like the chick from the start of the Crazy Frog song. Where she, what is going on? I went to I actually had like a fucking moment of like the darkness releasing for me the other day. I went to Flyers, or shit, I shouldn't say that. I went to it. Well, it doesn't matter. I went to where my girlfriend works at a pizza place, and the one lady there, I was like, oh, well, I'm here to see, I'm here for Logan, I'm here for that. And she's like, oh, is it a mobile order? I'm like, no, I'm here for, and like, I was pointing the first time, I like reiterated my point the second time, and she's like, yeah, is it a mobile order? And like,
I'm here to pick up a person.
I will not pick, but I was here to see her. I was giving her something that she needed, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I see." And then like, she like had this real bitchy looking. I know I'm not playing the game. I'm sorry, viewer, but I gotta tell this story because it's just funny.
I'm pretty sure the viewer is me.
Well, anyone on YouTube, but I when we get out to the car, I send my girlfriend a message because that girl I felt like was being a bitch, and I'm very good at reading people. I was like, yeah, that chick seems like a bitch, blah 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 blah. And Vincent, he goes, I don't think she's being a bitch. I think blah 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 and this and this. And I pointed out the reasons why I thought she was being a bitch, and Vincent tried to bring in more logic to justify it, and like almost out of like just a knee-jerk reaction, I just slam my fist like next to the what is it in the middle? That's the console, right? In the middle of the car.
The center console, yeah.
Yeah, the center. I slam my fist on that and I just go, I hate women.
It's why you're playing a game where you kill one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the sole
but anyway,
objective.
My girlfriend gets back to me and she's like, oh yeah, no, she is a bitch. I don't think she likes me because she wasn't doing her job and I told her off for it. And so I was like, oh, so I was right, and Vincent's an asshole. The end of the world? What are you even talking about?
Everything as we know it. No more birds.
No more birds, no more trees. Dude, that sounds...
problematically of all,
no more politics? No more people? Oh, dude. I'm gonna fucking let the world end. Oh my god, there's so many options, dude. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
On the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I'm here because I spent $20 on this game.
You might as well reach the end of your journey.
But how can a princess be locked away in a basement in the world?
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do.
See, I don't like this narrator. He seems very unreliable. He refuses to answer the important questions. If I put a gun in your hand, Andrew, and you maneuvered your gun, your hand, so that way the gun was pressed to the temple of a baby, and I was like, the world's gonna end if you don't kill this baby right now. Are you gonna pull the trigger? Are you gonna be like, are you positive about that? Like, is that real?
Nope, I'm just gonna mag dump the kid. You only need to pull the trigger once.
Like the first shot.
I really wanted to save the world 7 times.
I don't want to say this sentence because it seems fucked, but imagine what a 9mm bullet would do to a baby's skull. Like, the damage is obviously irreversible, but it's like such a small frame of reference that even 9mm would like absolutely destroy it.
Well, what fruit is about the size of a baby's head?
An orange. A grapefruit.
Yeah, I'd say probably grapefruit. Let's buy a grapefruit and go to the gun range.
It's like, you shoot it like the dude at the range. Like, I imagine some like a hick redneck with like a piece of wheat hanging out of his mouth. Wow, grapefruit. Oh, we were just testing to see what it'd be like if you shot a fucking baby in the face. Baby's head.
Just immediately in cuffs. We didn't do anything.
I thought this was America. Look, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to her. If she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything. Blah blah blah.
See what happens. But
yep.
A word of warning: if you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So
it wouldn't be the first time I've doomed the world.
See how that turns out for all of us.
This is like giving me Stanley Parable vibes. Does that make sense? Like with the narrator?
Yeah.
Stanley fucked a dude. That's not what Stanley did.
Princesses, not slaves.
How do you know? You didn't get that extra DLC ending.
Stanley stood before a dog, wondering if he should run a train on it. No, that's preposterous, thought Stanley, but another part of Stanley thought, maybe.
Why not?
Why not fuck a dog?
The interior of the
Should I
cabin
grab
is
the dagger this
almost
time, or
entirely
should I just go down there
bare.
empty-handed?
The air is
Go
stale
down there
and
empty-handed,
musty,
just
and the floor and
bludgeon her
walls
to
are
death with your
painted in a
fists.
fine layer of dust. The only furniture
Like,
of
just
note
punching her in
is
the
a plain
face.
wooden table. Perched on
I
that
think of
table
that Dan
is a
Avidan clip where he's like
pristine
talking about like,
But the blade is your implement. You'll need it.
where he's talking about. Oh, I was with a girl one time. Into the basement. I was with a girl one time. She wanted me to hit her, and so like I gave her a little slap, and she's like, "Fine, I'll fucking do it myself." And she wham herself in the face.
By an unseen light in the room below.
To be fair,
This is an impressive place.
I sympathize with
The air
Danny. Like, if
feels
I
heavy
had a
and
girl,
damp.
even if she was
A
asking
hint
me to
of
hit her
rot
like that, I
filtering from
wouldn't
the
be able
ancient
to.
wood.
I couldn't hit a
If the
woman
princess
that like
really
I
lives
loved.
here, slaying
and I'll
her
leave
is
that at
probably
that.
doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries
I will let that speak for itself.
Hello?
Take
someone
that
there?
as you will.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let
This
it
hero's
fool
a
you.
simp.
It's all
Yeah,
part
I
of
mean,
the
I was with a
manipulation.
girl at one point
You're
who
playing
she
a
admitted that
dangerous
she was
game by
like
coming
into
here
being choked, and I'm like, yeah, that's weird. That's not gonna happen. And then at least, like, well, I know you
I'm
haven't
not-
because I've known you long enough to know that your current girlfriend is the only person you've been intimate with, as far as I know.
Yeah. Well, that and that one dog. That one. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, just my girlfriend.
But
Should I just say hi? Should I or
Lie to
why?
her.
Okay, there's I'm here to save you, and then lie. I'm here to save you.
how will she know the
Really?
difference?
You're here to rescue me? I was starting
But no,
to think
I've
I'd be
been
stuck
with a
down here
handful of
forever.
girls,
I
and
see. You're trying to
one,
get her
it was
to
just
lower her
a,
guard.
we're
It's a gamble.
it's strictly a physical thing.
Come down
Just so
There's
you know,
no-
this is going on
I wanna
YouTube.
see
So
the
if you
face
don't
of my
want,
rescuer.
I'm not gonna say
that
names.
out on. Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes.
Where was
with
it?
the
Like-
princess. There's a heavy chain.
It was
around
a
her
strictly
wrist,
physical thing. I made that
binding
clear
her to
from the
far
get-go.
wall of the basement.
But
I
like,
will never love you, but
She's
I'll fuck you.
How could someone like this be
How
a threat to anyone?
romantic!
that's pretty much how she
Begging
saw
her
it
to
too.
stay
Like,
focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I
but
can't
like
believe
with
you're
this
here. I've been
last girl I was
waiting
with,
for
like I
something
wanted to
like this
avoid that, so
happen
like
forever.
we were going at it, but like I was
hope you brought
avoiding
something
like
to deal with these chains.
I was avoiding like kissing her and stuff because like apparently that
You
was the
were
one
lying
thing
when you
that
said you were here to
connected
rescue her,
the
but
romantic part with
regardless
the
of your intentions,
last
breaking
one?
her out of those chains would be a
You like
big
kissed her once. She's like,
mistake.
reminds me
Don't
of my
even
dad.
try it.
Hold.
I'll have to tell you a story off stream.
Yeah. Hold on.
Um,
Let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Should I try to help her immediately, or should I talk?
I would talk
Um,
first.
Can we talk?
Uh,
Okay. Oh, woman. Jesus. That's fucking frightening, dude. That's not just me. That's like freaky, right?
Like the big anime eyes and everything. A
She
little
looks
bit.
inhuman. Okay. What's your name?
She pauses, carefully
It's Greg.
formulating her words before she responds.
That's actually okay. I'm not sure if
You
you've ever
can
watched the
address me
Smosh
as your
movie.
Royal Highness.
No, I have not.
Or you can just call me Princess if your Royal Highness is too formal.
So Royal Highness or Prince. So you don't have a name.
Is princess her name or her title? What if it's both?
The Smosh
imagine
movie has a
being
really
Princess
funny joke at the.
Princess.
There's this girl who like. Throughout the movie, she's just known as Butt Massage Girl because like she has a YouTube channel where she just gets butt massages, and so at the end of the movie, Ian from Smosh, it's like. I don't know how to describe the Smosh movie. It's such a weird, wacky movie. They meet like the creator of YouTube, who is Steve YouTube. You know, it's one of those movies, just like kind of almost like a parody on YouTube. But at the end of the movie, I want to say that he's like, well, I'm finally ready to hear your name, because she's like, my name's not Butt Massage Girl, and he's like, oh, well, what is it? And she goes, it's Greg. Like, I swear to God, I think he says it's Greg, or she says it's Greg, or something like, a very masculine name, and it's the only F-bomb we get in the movie because Ian immediately just goes, "What the fuck?" and the credits roll. It's like the best joke in that dog shit movie. And here's the thing, I love the Smosh movie. It's so bad. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
I knew a girl named Princess. She
I
was
mean,
a
I've
stripper.
known girls named Princess.
I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
I want to say that was her stage name.
Okay, that's weird.
It's weird that you don't have a
Hadn't even
name.
thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs.
Go back upstairs and get the
Blade,
knife.
slay her before
That's
it's too late.
Alright, I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for some reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Okay, what is that reason?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have
Do you think
all
she's
the
like an eldritch
explanation
horror,
you need.
or do you think she's
You should
actually
know
in
better
danger?
than to trust whatever she comes
I'm
up
assuming she's some eldritch horror. I know, her name's Jolene.
Jolene. Dude,
I
Jolene
was
has to be an
referencing
eldritch
that, but I was
horror.
referencing a Tumblr post about that song. Where, like,
Jolene has to be an eldritch horror because Dolly Parton is a beautiful woman, and if this Jolene bitch can steal Dolly Parton's man, like, I mean, like, there's two explanations. She's a fucking siren eldritch horror, or she's just pretty. I like the first one more.
yeah, I do too, because, like, the Tumblr post I'm talking about, it's like, you know, the song continues going on past the last verse, and it goes on from explaining, or describing a woman to, like, describing an eldritch monstrosity. I'll have to pull it up.
I'm just gonna look up Jolene eldritch horror. Oh my god, I found it almost
Yeah, I found it too.
instantaneously.
Yeah. So the song
Holy
Jolene, but
shit.
the singer never stops describing Jolene, going more into more details and getting more and more disturbing until you're not sure what Jolene is, except that you're afraid of her.
Your teeth are sharp, your mouth
agape,
agape, your calls rent flesh. There's no escape from the judgment of the eldritch one. Oh my god.
He screams about you in sleep, and when he does not believe in terror of the one they call Jolene.
Blackening the summer skies with burning wings and countless eyes, we tremble at the sight of you, Jolene. We cower here beneath your gaze that sets the earth and sky ablaze. Have mercy at the end of days, Jolene. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Jolene.
I need a cover of that, like, ASAP.
You walk
okay.
upon your 16 legs, you fill your body with your eggs and listen to them scream and beg. Jolene.
Jesus fuck. Okay, I'm gonna. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
That is a
What
good
that has to do
question.
with anything.
What do you mean you don't see what that has to do with anything, you fucking
This
monster?
is the only time this is ever going to happen. But I agree with the princess.
What do you mean, narrator? Why do you agree? What have you been
Okay,
doing?
but actually, what has she
He's been
been
stuffing
up
his face with Twinkies.
to? She has to eat, right?
Narrator. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding.
Yeah, her like head starts rotating. Kill
doesn't
God.
She's been down here too long to have any idea.
Okay,
of
so
what she'd
you're a
do with another
JRPG
life.
protagonist. Gotcha.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I want
Are
to hear
you
the
looking
truth.
for the
and nothing-
truth, or are you looking for the right answer?
What the fuck? This
Because
game
of
is
the
like
dynamic
predicting
we have
everything
going
I'm
on
saying.
here,
It's
I
kind
don't
of
think the
freaking me
specifics
out
of what I
because
do
I said I
really
want the
matter.
truth, and she goes, "Are you looking for the truth?" This game is
It's not
fucking with
that I
me.
believe
What
in
you do is bring in a Bible, make her put her hand on, and swear to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
I've lied under oath before.
Are you sure you want to admit that in front of me and everybody else in this? Oh.
Like the courtroom's just empty. I was sent here to slay. See, look,
Could
I'm
you
honest.
imagine like going on trial and like you're getting grilled by the fucking lawyer, and he just turns and like everybody's just left, and then he turns back and the judge is gone too.
Dude, no, I'm just imagining you're sat there and you're like, yeah, I did watch him kill those kids. I know what I saw, blah blah blah. And like, you know, the judge is like, I've heard enough. Guilty. Like he does the sentencing. I look up at the judge. I was fucking lying, by the way. I lied under oath, dude. You just condemned an innocent man. You already struck the gavel, so it's like gotta be true. Like it's too late now, bro. I don't think that's at all how that works.
No, you
You're
get
going
called
to
to
jail,
the
though.
witness stand. You get called to the witness stand. You're giving your testimony, and the judge is like, guilty. He's like, I'm the witness.
Dude, I bet there's some fucking kooky, like, courtroom incidents that, like, we've never heard of. Like, there's got to be, like, an incident of, like, a dude where, like you know, it's like a murder was going on, and, like, he heard a scream. He's like, yeah, I was blowing my wife's back out, and I heard my neighbor scream, so I showed up to his house butt-ass naked with a shotgun, and he was murdering his wife. It's like, dude, did you need to tell us about the butt-ass naked part?
Well,
yeah,
because I'm on
It's
I'm
under
on
oath.
trial
I
for
believe in
rape.
God.
You know, I had to
Oh
stop
my
him from
God.
murdering his wife, and I had a shotgun, so I had to rape him.
Jesus. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. I'm not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world.
You don't
I
want
think-
to hurt anyone.
I
It
don't
doesn't mean you
remember much
can't
about it,
stop
to be
yourself,
honest.
though. Hmm?
I've been down here for
Phrasing.
so
Phrasing you don't
long.
want to hurt anyone doesn't mean you...
That's-
How do I
easy
phrase...
not to
The
work.
Batman episode where, with
they
Ace,
tell
where
you
she's, like,
how
killing the world
I'm
and she does
supposed to end
the
the world?
brain tumor. Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to
That's,
destroy the world.
you know,
if that's
kind
what
of
you're
a
getting
fair. You have the right to remain silent.
I believe her.
Yeah,
She
I
doesn't
don't...
have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That's also fair, but you
At
doomed
the
me
end
to
of the day,
avoid
whatever the two of us have going on down
at
here
the
is
end
my
of nowhere.
choice.
So when I killed her,
Whoever
that
sent
is.
you to
So
slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to
She
talk.
has a point.
yeah, she does.
She
I'm gonna
has
let
a
her go.
point. We're talking like this. For
What the
a
fuck?
reason.
Why? He just said she has a point. This game
So
is.
this shouldn't be
listening
about
to us.
what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Okay, calm down, bitch.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even
Oh my
want
god.
to?
I'm gonna free you, okay? Calm.
We both
Calm.
know that
calm.
if there's people we can't trust in
Oh,
this
jeez.
situation, it's whoever
Because I
locked me down
killed
here.
you in a past
And it's whoever
timeline,
sent
and you
you
kind
here.
of did.
And those two groups are
Oh no,
probably
she didn't
one
end the
and
world though.
same.
I feel like the narrator did it because by killing her, it sent us to the end of time,
Don't
or
let her
the
turn
start of
tables
time,
here. This isn't
eternity.
about trust.
So like,
This is about
it said that
risk.
the world was fine,
stand
but,
to
or
lose
maybe the
everything,
narrator was
all
lying
for
and
the sake
killing
of
her is
one
what sets
person
off the end of the world.
And a subjugating
Oh.
monarch, no less.
I won't kill you, but I can't set you free. It's too risky. Keep her locked away. I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. Go back upstairs. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. Examine the chains. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're
Don't make me
only
regret
making
this.
More difficult.
The narrator like drops in, Chad
Thank you,
Thundercock
and
style,
you
kills
won't,
me.
I promise.
Like he does the Omni-Man, like
You're
rip
making
his
a
hand
huge
through my
mistake.
chest thing.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess.
He
the
has to
wall
cure bike
and give
slide
them a
through the
tongue.
door first.
They're
Does
large and heavy,
does Omni-Man
far from
Akira
solid
bike
from
slide?
even magic.
No, I'm saying the narrator has to.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Does he hit me with the Akira?
Maybe it's
Before he
somewhere
does it too?
upstairs.
Dude, those memes were
Whoever locked
everywhere,
the
and
princess
like
away down here intended for her
I
to never
like
see the light
so
of
many people
day.
were just using that
They wouldn't
meme,
have just
not knowing that it
left
was
the
from
key to her
Akira, and they were like, "What is
somewhere.
this from?" And it's like, dude, it says it. Like the meme says it. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Here's a controversial take. I didn't like Akira. I thought it was boring.
I
Like,
thought the
artistically,
story, like,
it's a beautiful
artistically,
movie.
animation-wise, yes, fantastic.
The story's
I agree with you.
lame.
The story was kind of crap. I've
Yeah.
heard that the like actual manga, or I don't know if it's a manga or if it's just a long fucking, like if it's actually like a visual novel kind of thing, and not like a series of manga. I don't know. I'm not Japanese enough, but I've heard like the movie was in production before it was finished.
Right, and so okay, so sort of like what is it, Game of Thrones? I'm gonna check upstairs.
Game of
Maybe
Thrones
the key's
or
still
the
lying
first
around
iteration
somewhere
of
up
the Full
there.
Metal Alchemist anime.
And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you
Okay.
free.
I'll be here. Good luck.
Yeah, of course you'll be
You
here.
attempt to make your way out of the
Stupid
basement,
bitch.
but the door at the top of
Yeah,
the
where
stairs
else is she gonna
slams
be
shut.
going?
You hear the click
Who the
of a
fuck
lock
just locked me in the
sliding
basement?
place.
The narrator, probably.
Is someone else here?
Uh,
Your
Explorer,
shouts
hey,
and
let me out of there.
pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't.
maybe I
leave
can
until
convince the
task
narrator
is done.
that I can go upstairs to grab the
You
dagger.
try the door, but it's locked from
Maybe
the
you can
outside.
stab the narrator.
Maybe I can fucking kill the narrator,
You
yeah.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
She watches me go upstairs. She hears me yell like, "Hey, motherfucker, open the door!" A slam, and then me come back down like defeated. I didn't
Easier
try
for
that hard.
whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who's they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Oh, I just cracked my neck.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
I feel like I could rip the chains out of the wall. Like I'm built different. I'm
She
strong
barely
enough to do.
hesitated
Oh
before
my
raising
god!
her arm to her
Holy
mouth,
shit!
her
Oh
teeth
my
tearing
god!
through her limb with the determination of a
Holy
trapped
shit!
wolf.
Oh,
Oh!
As she rips her flesh from her
That-
bone, a sound
dude,
comes from behind you.
That
The
actually
clang
scared
of
the
battle
shit
sounds.
out of me.
I can't imagine
Blade
why.
from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a
I
time to
swear there was a
strike,
movie or
it's
something
now.
that did something similar to that.
Or we could
where,
use
like,
it to
There's been a
free
few
her.
movies where people chew through their arms to
You
get
won't
free.
like what happened.
Because I know, I don't remember what movie it
Save
was,
the
but there's a scene where the
Against
guy was
your better
handcuffed and he like
judgment,
breaks his
you
thumb
place the blade
to
against
slip
the
it out of
ragged,
the
self-inflicted
slip it out of the
wound on the
handcuffs.
princess's arm, just above
Dude,
the
look at
unyielding
dude. She's
chain
looking up at me
binding
like,
this place.
you ever see those images of like the
Cut
rodents,
into her
like the
flesh.
chinchillas and stuff that like.
The blade is sharp.
Oh
It
my
cuts
god,
right
she's got like
across the
chinchilla
bone of
eyes.
her arm.
Also, holy shit, man, like this is fucked.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She
So
didn't
you're
so much as utter a sound
free.
through the whole ordeal.
I feel like she could have done that
She
herself.
didn't. She smiles
If she had the
softly
willpower
as
to
her
just
gaze
chew
meets
through her own
yours,
arm, I think she
blood
could have
from her
done it.
wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
She bleeds.
How
She
is
must be
still
human.
smiling after everything. It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Maybe she's got that
Thank
disease
you.
or you don't feel pain.
Now let's get out of here.
Approach the
We
locked
won't
door.
have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward
What the
and
fuck?
raises the blade.
I mean, yeah, I guess the
Wait,
narrator's in
This
control.
isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, alright. Oh, what? Oh my god. Slay, 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 slay. Warn her.
Stop that.
That's actually really
It's come
cool.
over you,
Yeah.
hasn't it? You know you
I
didn't have to
figured
do
there'd be
this,
an option
right?
in
Yeah, I
there.
kind of figured this is going to be a little bit
Lunges forward.
like
Oh,
similar
shit.
to Doki Doki
Blow,
Literature
ready
Club.
to sink into her heart.
Yeah.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
She's hitting that Spider-Man
Stop
pose
it.
without the
Stop
arm.
trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Slay, 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 slay. Resist!
Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, The princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your
What is going on with my hand?
infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Am I becoming...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
That is a good question. You look like you're turning into a
She
fucking
plunges it
Deathclaw.
into your chest,
Like, I thought my
tearing
hand was...
flesh
Oh
and
my god, she's
sinew.
killed me.
It
I
is
thought my hand looked weird in the first, like, time I was holding the knife. I
Not
wonder if
dead
it's because
yet.
the narrator took control of
Oh,
me,
no.
and therefore
I'm
it's, like,
so
possessed
sorry.
me.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her
Oh, and
sake.
what, it's gonna ask me to slay the
Don't you
princess
start
again, but then,
pretending
like,
that dying a painful
I have to,
death
like,
is some
fight
sort
one
of
last time to,
heroic
like,
gesture.
live.
The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
She just
I gotta say,
stabbed
I
you over
really-
and over again.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
She doesn't
I really
use
like
it,
the art
does
style
she?
of this game. It's very, like, beautiful. Like, it's
Apparently
so
not.
well done.
Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
That's me in Dungeons & Dragons, just stab, 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 stab.
I can't wait until Crinkle actually hits combat.
With one last thrust
I'm gonna
of
just,
the
like,
knife,
start climbing up
your
on
legs give
motherfuckers
out
and
from
stabbing them in the neck.
You collapse to the
Just
floor, your blood pooling
like while
around
pulling
you,
on their
your
hair.
limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Jesus
The
Christ.
two of you made your choice. It's over.
Man,
Everything
how did I
goes
pick
dark.
the first two endings I got in this game was just me dying and her dying. Oh, what? Wait, what? What?
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that
Chapter
path
2.
is a
Okay,
cabin.
so you did it right.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here
I've been
to
here
slay
before.
her.
Oh my
If
god.
you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So do I get new options then? Wait, oh yeah, wait, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise
My
to your tricks.
What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what
Dude, this
happened,
game's
then
cool as fuck.
maybe it's best
I
to
gotta,
go
like,
that way.
dude, this is
You
like...
went from shitting on it on your first playthrough to the other.
Yes, he didn't approve of
Well,
us
the
last
shitting
time,
on it
did
was
he?
jokingly. Like,
We're
I was
going to
talking about,
save
oh,
our
I beat it
beloved.
already. I already
We'll
slayed
have
her.
to
What
be
the fuck?
sneaky
Like,
about it.
But
Our beloved.
I'm gonna have to hop off. I
Yes,
work
you'll have
early
to
in the
be
morning.
Very sneaky about
Okay.
your intentions
So,
if you're going
I
to
think
try and
I'm
save
gonna stop here then because I feel like I'm gonna save, and I'll end stream as well because this game's really
all
cool.
of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we in the
All right.